Yo, what's going on, my dudes? How's it doing? How you doing? Has it started? Yeah, it started now. I think I probably started the intro too early there. How's it going, my dudes? Welcome back to some more device mode development. Today we're going to be working on the actual kind of color scheme system, because we kind of implemented it, but we haven't implemented it for users per se. I want to make it so people can customize what the laptop actually looks like, so they can change around all the colors. And right now we don't have a way to actually do that. And there's going to be themes, so you're going to be able to actually save a theme. So you could save the theme as a file, and you'll be able to, send that to other people. You're able to send that to other people, so other people with laptops can use the same theme as you, so you can pretty much design one, which would be cool. And then as well, there might even be we can create websites for GitWeb that have these themes on it that you can download, which would be really cool. So there might be a theme website or something like that. Mr. Crayfish, is there a layout that can be hacked into to allow color scheme modification? What do you mean? Is there a layout that can be hacked into to allow color scheme modification? I don't know what you mean. But welcome everybody. I see you guys in the chat. Who we got here? Ed Height, Minecraft Doodler, Shadow the Cat, Freddy Fridays, Lee Margie, Drink Tea, Fog Doggy. What's up, dude? Electricity Verts official. I woke up this morning with a sore throat. Kind of sucks. Ocelot, what's up, my dude? Tyrell, how you doing, my dude? By the way, everyone unless Cray changes the way color scheme work, my add-on should work if color schemes. What? There is a layout that can be hacked into to allow color scheme modification. Check the settings app. Alright. Before we even go ahead and do that, I want to show you guys something that I've been working on in my own time. Because this is something I want to do for, I don't know, I want to have this mod for 1.13 when that comes out. Because if you guys know, I wanted to start a 1.13 series of Minecraft and do survival mode. So if I go on to coding view here, so you're gonna stream until after lunchtime or nah? What do you mean? But basically, I've been working on a Streamlabs socket API. An implementation of the Streamlabs socket API in Java, I should say. It's kind of it's a library for the Streamlabs socket API, and it basically allows you to run code depending on the event. So this is kind of just a first version. It's not released yet, by the way. It's not open source yet. But what I want to do with this, right, is if you guys if I have a 1.13 survival series, right, it's live, and I have this in the background running, I can do stuff if somebody donates, let's say $5 or something like that. Maybe it will summon an entity at my location. Maybe it will summon TNT. Maybe it will summon a creeper. We could do, maybe $50 is instant death, which would be annoying. I don't know. There's so many possibilities with this. Maybe it could summon a vehicle. Oh no, maybe not 1.13. Oh no, if I have the mod updated, that means Forge is already out, so the vehicle mod could be updated. But there could be a ton of cool things with this that I could do. But yeah, it's also more of a general purpose library as well, so it can be used for anything in Java, obviously. But yeah, it's really cool. So you can do donations or YouTube super chats. So I can handle things for that. But then there's also everything else as well. So let's say somebody follows me I could do something for that as well. Because if we go here, we can say YouTube subscription, and we can just simply do something every time somebody subscribes. Maybe it's like a piece of cobblestone. So that's a cool little thing. So let me know what you guys think. I'm most likely going to open this up to open source real soon. So you guys can actually use it, and then you can also use it in your own projects. It's a cool little library. It's probably like one of my first ever libraries. The first ever library that I've kind of ever developed. Properly, which is pretty cool. So it was pretty easy to implement. There was a bit of stuff to it, like maybe there's, it really depends. It's hard to figure out what's the best design for code. That's kind of the whole challenge of programming. If you can abstract it really well, that's what you get paid for, pretty much. If you can abstract it really well, you don't have to have the best coding skills. If you can, turn it into classes, you can turn it into a data structure. That's all that. A good data structure, that's like the most important thing. But yeah, I think I did pretty well. I haven't finished it yet. There is still a couple more things to do on it. But so far, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I've tested it as well, so I can run test donations. You can disable test events, which is nice. But yeah, that's it for that. Let's go ahead and switch over to the device mod right now. Ooh, it's pretty far down on my list there. Definitely haven't used it. I think $75 is instant death. But you should also do your you shouldn't do your 1.13 streams with any mods except Optifine. Yeah, oh, what the heck? What's going on here? Why is that randomly broken? Hold up, we're gonna figure out what's going on here. Did I make changes? I think I did. I must have. Yeah, I did. Open folder, and I added that to here. Oh no, this is not being used. Sync structure. Where was that being called? I'm so confused. Why did they do this at the wrong time? I think I was playing around with a lot of stuff. I think it's folder. Why did I don't know what's going on here. Open folder. Sync structure. Oh no, that's fine. Open folder. What's this mean? Why did I do this at the wrong time? Why? What is this? I forgot what I was working on. Never do that, kids. Never do that. Life lesson, never work on something. Never work on something, leave it, error it, and then come back to it like 2 weeks later. You should do like the first 5 or 10 or so episodes alone, and then open it up to Doodler or something. I don't know. Don't do drugs, kids. Yeah, what's up, Lister Zapanta? I know your name. Also, I sent you in Discord a screening of Haunted's recreation of your mansion. Okay, I'll check it out later. $100. Are you adding custom color schemes? Oh, I'm basically adding in support to change it around. Like right now, there is support, but like not to the actual user. What is this? I don't know what's going on. I don't know why I got rid of this. Why did I get rid of sync structure? What is this? Where did it get called from? I'm gonna guess from set root, sync root. Where does that get called from? Why? Execute. I'm just gonna break stuff here, dude. What is open folder? What did I do? What is open folder? Oh my god, why did I not commit this? Oh my god. And I don't want to disregard it because I made some changes that were probably important. In regards to how I have a great idea for a mod. Sorry, I don't do mod requests. I was wanting PUBG and I got my first win time. Yo, that's what was up. Sean, nice win. What do you think of the new PUBG? Are you feeling better? I'm alright. Yesterday I tried to record a video and I just wasn't feeling it. Like, when I record, if I'm not feeling it, I just feel like the video is going to be bad. Ah, what is this? Where did this come from? Open folder, browser open folder. I don't know what this is. Does this get called any... Does it get called from anywhere else? What happens if I get rid of that? It's not even being used. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know what... Because I know like this is sync structure and this gets all the folders. This being used anywhere else. File browser, sync structure. I know that's set root. Apparently isn't available to us. Why did I not make it available to us? Do not use sync the drive structure to a folder. Oh my god, what did I do? Oh. Because I was making changes to how folders sync. Alright, I was making changes to how folders sync. Because like what I wanted to do was in folder I added a way to sync the folder for people. Like here, public void sync, callback. Sync all the folder. So I can get the files from it. But then I can't, the structure is very important. I think I was, oh no, I was trying to, oh I see now. This code is inside of the root there, I think. Okay, I'm gonna guess. Sync structure. All right. So get rid of that. Else. I think I was trying to do this. I think I was trying to, because like now that, I mean, obviously there's ways to get around it, but the intention of the design was to make it so this wasn't public anymore. I don't know, it doesn't really affect a lot. Open drive. So you did a neat callback. Almost had a breakdown. PUBG is fun, but you get so much advanced ammo and no sniper. True. We'll have to figure that out. Maybe we could, like, I don't know. I mean, you collect ammo. I don't know. This is kind of a part of it, I guess. It's kind of a part of it, I guess. Collecting ammo. Add in rustic furniture into your furniture mod. I don't know. I don't know. My webcam's a bit high. Hold up. Is that better? That's kind of a bit better. Way too much shoddy ammo. I doubt. I've played a match and I've only got a couple of shoddy ammo. It really depends. If you kill people, then you get shoddy ammo. Alright, I think that's what it's supposed to be. I end up with 4 stacks and 2 of normal. But did you kill people? Is that the thing? If you killed people, you're going to end up with a lot of ammo. That's just how it is. If you loot a lot of chests, you're going to end up with a lot of ammo. You're complaining that you have ammo. The thing is, it depends how many people are playing as well at the same time. If we had 50 people playing, ammo is going to be very sparse. If you have 10 people playing, ammo is going to be pretty much an unlimited resource. So, you got to think about that. We're kind of built for scale, not... Oh, not built for scale, sorry. We're built for a lot of people rather than like 2 people. There needs to be more normal ammo. There is normal ammo. You're just unlucky. That's how it works. That's just how it works. Get good, Ocelot. Get good. Alright, so I think that was it. Let's go have a look at what's wrong here. Uh-oh. Ooh, oh my god, what's going on here? Main drive. If main drive equals no. Structure tag. Hey, what's this? Set up file browser. Oh. Oh my god. Well, that can be done through that, can't it? Sync rate. Whoops. I just don't know what it was before now. Hold up, let's have a look. Sorry, we're delaying this whole thing by trying to fix up this problem. I love you, Cray. You're the most Cray I've ever seen, Cray. Yeah, we need more. And the rifle sucks. The rifle... Ocelot, the rifle is OP. It's called Get Good. I've taken so many ranged kills. It's insane now. Bruh, you can't, it's not gonna be a one shot. No, it doesn't suck. It's legit the best. Get good. Where is this located? Device. Oh, wrong repository. Get web, guys say get web. Get good. Web should turn into get good. Greetings, what up, Salty Turtle? So it looks like I was trying to sync. Doesn't make sense. Why would I get, look, a parent? It's basically the structure tag from, oh no, where's that come from? Oh, structure. What is that? Is that the... What is... So I get a structure. I get whatever that is. And then I say sync. Oh, because drive can't... I don't know what's going on. Because I get the name there. I get the name from here. What was I trying to do? I just don't know what I was trying to do now. Let's have a look at file. Browser, where's that located? am I finding? File, handle load. It doesn't even correspond. I don't know, folder from tag. Folder from tag. Oh, it's structure. So that's the structure. That's the folder structure. That's the name. But then that doesn't even... Oh my god. So I'm using two different things here. So that's using drive tag get name. And then what are we doing here? Folder from tag. That's different, I guess. So apparently I was creating a way to sync the structure. I can easily just so do that. And it already rev validates it, so I don't need to do that. I can easily just do that, whatever. I just don't know why, like... Just to get rid of the IDE errors. What's this? Condition always true. Maybe I should be using that one. Like, I don't know why. Like, this should be like... Let's fix up that. Like, this should... Like, when you do the drive, it should just do it straight away. How to understand code? Can you explain me? I'm not even understanding my own code at this moment, so I know I understand my code. I just don't know why. I don't know what exactly I was changing around before I open this up. He's hacking. In CubG, I found a laptop with games on it. Yeah, you would find laptops around the server. It's the most chillest stream ever. True. Like, this can be private. So it gets the structure. I don't get this then. So it sets that back. So why not just do oh, this is different technically. What's this do? Ah, this has so many different things. Main drive and structure. Why not include the structure in that tag then? Doesn't make sense. Why didn't I do that? Is that the only place? Where does this get called? That's the only place, okay. Why not just include the structure in that tag? Makes sense. Name, UUID, type, and then the structure of it. Makes a lot of sense to me. Alright, let's just see where this gets called just in case. Ah! Main drive. Alright, hold up. New drive. I see now why I didn't do that. But we can add like if nbt dot sorry. I will create like a private void set structure. I think that would be the best way to do it. Structure tag. And then I'll just assume if not synced. So we've already got the file name, so we can just do name structure tag. Pretty much that. We'll say this dot set structure drive tag dot get tag. Oopsie. Do something like that, and then it doesn't matter if the drive tag comes in. All right, there we go. Just to get rid of the IDE error. What am I doing? I'm just updating some code to do with drives and whatnot. Let's just double check. Task.getMain drive. Yeah, it's fine, yeah. I just don't get this. Why I do that, because I know... I'm pretty sure, let's have a look. What's this? Process response. What's this called? Task.main driver, yeah. Dot set tag. I never knew why I did that outside of it. I may or may not revert. Now I don't know why this is called, because this could cause issues by changing this. Right, apparently that's the only spots get called, so it doesn't even set up application folder. Get main drive. Alright. This could be broken. It might not be. I feel like it will be fine. But there's some things, there's a, I don't know, there's design to it that I did that's not necessarily weird. I just don't know. I don't know, yeah. I just don't want to commit this thinking that I just broke everything. Can you add a truck and trailer to your vehicle mod? A lot of people have been saying that. Like trailer. Maybe, we'll see. It's possible to do it. It's possible. Add the fart gun from Despicable Me. Oh my god. Can you develop JCB mode? Wait, what? Don't know what you're talking about, dude. Alright, let's have a look. Alright, so it seems like it's working. If it didn't, like... You know, if this didn't work, then there'd be something wrong. I don't know. Oh. Testing that a bunch of things work. Alright, cool. Seems to be working. Seems to be working. I don't know what to call this commit. I don't know what to call this commit now. I don't know. I'll say fixed. I think that's that. Oh my god, it's the master. Why is that going into the master? I don't even know why I changed that around. Like, what was the point of me changing that around? Get file. Sync. I think I know why. I was like trying to... have a consistent design. So like everything sync structure. Oh my god, go away YouTube. Add a desktop. Add a claw machine. Is the number hashtag 100 device mod development? Not yet. It's hashtag I don't know. An illegal. My regular expression doesn't accept that as a valid numbering scheme. I don't get this. Why is it sync structure a file from tag? Like, what's this then? Get name. Guess and just root. And now we can just do something like this. Shrink that down a lot. And as well, I'm going to make that just wrap it all instead. Please add a console. Yeah, I'm kind of avoiding adding new stuff now and rather just working on and improving existing things, because if we start adding in new stuff, it means, you know, a lot of stuff that's important gets left behind. Fix the IDE error. Lol. I know it's not null, because if it's success, I don't know. I'm going to be fixing up the task system soon. I'm not recreating your town anymore. I don't really feel like making it like I used to. What happened? What happened? Too much work, I guess. Too much work, I guess. I don't know how you even copy it. I don't even know how anybody's copied it. Yeah, pretty much. I think someone's still doing it. I'm not sure. I think yours was like one of the best copies, because I'm pretty sure you did like almost pixel perfect. Oh, I know why it's got the name now. Because like this task get structure is... Oh no, it's only for drives. Okay. Why do I need the name? That's the only instance of it. I've already got a drive instance. I've already set the name. I don't need to get the name of the folder. Well, I'm assuming I don't need it. I gotta be very careful about what I do, because I could break the whole entire file system for old versions of the mod. Like, I don't even know. I mean, I know this is correct, but Let's have a look. Task. Where was that? Get structure. Get available drives. Get. Why did I put weld? I think I was doing something for when there's going to be network drives. Yeah, to do add network drives. Cray, check general on your server and answer, please. Please update skateboard mod. I love it so much. Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. I might update it. The thing is, I want to redo it. Because I looked at the code. Alright, I'll give you a secret. I did kind of update it to 1.12 in my own time. I updated it to 1.12 in my own time to see if it would be easy. And it's updated, but the code's like spaghetti. And I don't understand it anymore, so... Alright. So I made a pixel perfect recreation of your mansion with chisels and bits. Yeah, no. I wanted to use the time to learn Java and stuffs. That's fair enough. Are you okay with me using your mods in a series? That's fine, dude. I feel like I'm breaking something though. But the get structure is weird. Because if I'm getting the structure, I already have so what happens to stuff like the USB get structure? Attached drives. So new external drive string display name. Oh, okay. That still creates a protected folder. Create that. So when we say get structure, then folder, get drive structure. So yeah, it's still called root. Like it doesn't matter regardless. Like this doesn't matter. We're always gonna know this is always gonna be called root. Like we're not gonna, because it's like a folder that is the base folder for every drive. So like really you don't need that. Because if you already got the drive instance, you've already set the name. But the name is not necessarily the this is not laptop drive name. Oh, it doesn't even make sense now. Oh my god. I don't want to work with this right now. I want to do what I wanted to do today. Oh my god. So there is like... Wait, oh my god. I can't break anything though now. I'm gonna break stuff. I'm gonna break so much stuff. I don't know, I just don't want to break stuff from the old versions of the mod now. Because people will be angry at me. Even though I'm allowed to break stuff, I don't want to break stuff. I don't want to break this stuff. Because the problem is, let's say someone's created like 1 billion pixel painter images and whatnot. The data might still be there, but you won't be able to access it because the code underlying it has changed. What did you want it to do today? Color scheme system. I was supposed to do visual stuff today, not this code. It's because I opened it up and there was code that I hadn't committed or... Oh my god. I don't want to just ignore it, you know? Because that's... I just want to like literally... Let's have a look what I did. Updated versions, fixed, added... I just don't know what I did now. It doesn't... Like, I can't clearly see what I changed. Like, I know I can see this. Get file. But then when you get to here, it starts getting, like, messy. Get folder. Okay. Alright, let's break this down, because there's too many things here. There's too many things. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's clear this up. Anything required from here? No block state. So folder, add method, get folder.
Non-stop music, no ads. So your music will work.
Added. I just don't know how. Right, it's everything. Just break everything down. Because I'm just like, I gotta be so careful with what I do. Alright, drive name is not the name of the folder. Alright. Drive. set attached drive, get an external drive. What's like the name of the folder then? So if I create a new external drive, super. Okay, I see. So everything's called root. Didn't want to hard code that, but everything's called root. So I was correct. And the ability to save without a file browser. It is already possible. It's already possible. It's just a little bit more difficult because the thing is we're dealing with asynchronous methods. That's the only way it's possible. No, it ain't. It's called get good. Get good. You want to know how it's done? Oh my god, boss baby! You have to copy the file browser pretty much. I don't know what you're on, but you ain't gonna do anything like that. Alright. Let's have a look. Alright, I'll show you. I'll show you. Hold on, let me get this up so I can... I know there's something about that. Alright. Right button. Set click listener. New. Click listener. I'll just surround it with mouse button equals 0. We'll create a new file straight off the bat here. So what we're going to do is we have a couple of options, I think. Let's have a look. File system, get application folder. But we don't have to do that actually. We don't have to do that. That's one way you could get the application folder. So we could do what is it? I'm just trying to figure out how I can access it's folder equals, I think it's laptop.get main drive. Let me think. You would have to copy the file as much if you want to create a file without a dialog. Nah. So the thing you need is a valid. You need to have a valid folder, because basically a valid folder means it's on the server side. So obviously this can get your application folder here. We can then do folder.add new file. I know, test this, and let's do mbt tag compound. What's going on here? Let's see, maybe like application example. We'll say we'll say folder doesn't equal to null. All right. So that's one way. Well, actually now, speaking of it now, actually we could do like drive equals get main drive. We can do drive dot it's just too low level for that. Get root. This won't actually be, well, root will be, but this will work. Get application folder. Okay, the one problem is that the drive structure isn't synced. So maybe, let's have a look at drive equals laptop dot get main drive. Like maybe we have to change it around ever so slightly. So you can do that, you can do drive sync structure now. Ensures that, oh no, this might be null, whoops. Most likely will be. But you can't easily create new folders and... Wait, what? Files and... Folder and files. You can easily create new files and folders. New file, new folder. Let's go add a new folder to this. Let's do folder.add new folder. I know my folder. So like you could do like, everything has to be synced up. So you could do new folder, new callback. Let's have a look. What's that? Response. File system what's this? Why is that like that? I'm gonna have to fix that up. So you could do like folder. I'll say folder test equals new folder. My folder. Add that and then do if success. Folder. So test. So we should see a, it's just for the application. We should see a folder called my folder, and inside of it we should have a file called test. And it should work straight off the bat. We might not have system applications though. We don't got system applications. Are we on, what mode are we on? It's because developer mode's not true. Let's restart, hey. Close! How could do you consider it Doesn't make sense. But what if the folder already exists? Well, there was I improved it now, but there was like a way to browse, but like there's methods now called get folder. They can say, you know, get folder. I think something like that. So yeah, you gotta be careful about some of these. Like, this is not an asynchronous method. So, oopsie, not. So you can, if you want to do something like that, you could do folder dot has folder, my folder. It's better off doing like get folder instead, because then folder 1 will be like the actual. Yeah, it's a difficult structure because of the asynchronous aspect to it, and that's nothing that I like. That was the biggest challenge, because the problem is I can't download this whole entire file structure, manage it client side, then send it back to the server. That's so bad in terms of performance, and even like the server might reject the packet if I send the data back. So it has to be like get from the server only what we need and then send it back. So get folder, if this doesn't exist, I don't know, maybe we should have like maybe like a get or create folder, get or create method for this, which would make it easier, because like let's say this returns null, you're gonna have to create the folder. So a get or create folder method would be good to easily. So you could do folder.get create folder, then you could be like folder1.get or create folder. Get or create. Get or create folder. And you could have like another one here. And then I could even do a get folder and add support get or create folder. And then you could do a path. You could do a path to it, something like that. And then you could do folder1 dot, you know, if that doesn't, because that will, what I could do with that is make it so it generates that entire path. So it will go through each one and be like, does path exist? If it does, it would just get it. If 2 exists, if it doesn't exist, create it. And then obviously the rest of it will have to be created. So yeah, that'd be a cool method to add to that. Let's have a look, folder. Like, we'll just check this out for now. So like, this should work. So yeah, get or create folder and be path. So what does that? Hold on, what is folder, get folder? So we'll have to probably change this around to like path. Yeah, there's a bit of work to do. So yeah, there'll be a bit of recursion. Maybe. I don't have to do recursive. I don't know. So do I have my... Alright, example. What? Oh no, it's just a missing texture. So there's button right. So we should see now. Yeah, there we go. My folder, test. So I did create it. That was all through the code too. No file browser there. So that's something you can actually do already. I should say that. That's something that's possible already. I haven't changed anything about that. But something like get a create folder would definitely be helpful. I'm already like invested in this. Like we've already spent half the stream. It's like, may as well do this now. May as well just do this now. See, not new callback. Get a create folder path. How are we going to do this? Like, I don't want it to be slow either. That's the thing. I can make it slow. Like, it needs to be sent to the server. Because I can say, you know, I can do like, you know, I might have to validate like this. I'll say folder, and then I'll say like path equals, this is not like, obviously, I'll improve this, obviously. So I can say something like path. This will be improved. I'm not gonna do this bad. I'll have to check for if somebody puts like it at the front, so it doesn't yeah, what's up, dude? Oh, if it's in front, then it's an absolute. If it's not in front, then it's a relative. It's because my folder system's like different. Because like Java works like you go new file and then you specify like a path or a relative, but the relative is like the running directory of the application, which is not, doesn't work in the device mode. I'm just trying to think, because I want to try and navigate as many as I can before I actually send it off to the server, if it does, like, you know. So I would want to do like something like folder equals get folder. Something like that, and I'll be like, while f doesn't equal to null, f equals f dot get folder path we're just going to be very careful about. We could probably do a loop. And then if we need to, we can break out. I don't know, the while was like good. Hold up. Maybe the while was better, because I can do f doesn't equal to null, but I also need to check. I need to check and I is less than path dot length. Take one. Alright, there we go, that's it. That should do it. Go on. Cray, if you're up for after stream, want to do some duos on Fortnite or discuss PUBG? Maybe. Alright, so you can get the folder. So we'll say, we can say if I equals path dot length. So I plus 1, because the maximum that it would get to is 1 less of it. Else, so that means we were able to find all this, like we were able to find the structure client side completely. We can just say callback dot execute f true. We're gonna make that return. Fork knife. Yeet crate. What up, MT? K-Tech. What are you going to stream tomorrow? Continue with the device mod or vehicle mod or something like that? I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. Maybe more device mod. Maybe new gun mod. Gun mod, new gun. Oh man, this sore throat's not good, hey? Alright, and then basically what we want to do now is new string joiner. I don't know how this works. String joiner. I know that's a way. Add. I think then you do two string, yeah, something like that. Then I can do for int I string path. Oopsie. Remaining. I don't even know if this is the best way to do it. Oh, we didn't have to do that, sorry. J equals I. Oopsie, J. So that's the remaining path. And basically we just want to create that. Now the only problem is that we need to do this server side. We need to do it server side. I see an infinite loop. Tell me where. Tell me where my conditions are wrong. What the heck's this song? You fixed it? Oh. So checks how many we can get. If it found every single one, cool. Yeah, I gotta create a way to get the main drive. I see an oscillator out of bounds exception. I see index out of bounds exception where it would only be here, which is not possible because string 0. What do you mean? Do you mean for the path? Do you mean for the path? I mean, yeah, this will be improved here. Because I'm pretty sure if you do string path split by that, right? And it doesn't split anything, it just returns. It returns if no match is found, return this. What if it's no? This. We're talking about if strings no. If the folder's no. Usually my go-to, like my style of coding is if it doesn't have the nullable annotation, then you're not allowed to pass in a non-null value. So like if somebody purposely says null here, that's their fault. You can only put in null if I actually say, you know, at nullable. Then you can put in null, and then that becomes a problem. I always assume if it doesn't, I mean, obviously I don't assume that for other code. I don't assume that for any other code. But for how I do it, for all my code, I always like, if this can be null, I'll put a nullable annotation in front of it. Hey Cray, I just got 100 subs. Congrats, dude. Congrats, dude. Hi, I just joined. What do you mean by color scheme? So there's like a whole entire color scheme system on the laptop that you can change around. Currently, I updated it to be like a dark theme. But it's going to be like, you can customize it to whatever you like. The only thing I'm just like confused about is how do we actually get like access to get access to this, like, because we need to get a folder. We need to get the root folder. But the thing is, as well, we're supporting drives too. We're supporting drives too. It gets confusing. Because, like, this might not even be just the main drive. It could be a USB too. But that's why I've kind of left a lot of it to be like you kind of have to, if you're really wanting to go that far, you can. And I still highly encourage just using the file browser. Like, you can do it through code, but I would highly suggest like doing other stuff. But I still want to add in some basic support. Like, for instance, trying to get the drives that are available is task get available. What is the task get? I don't think it's even really possible at the moment. It is possible, but it's very consuming. It's like task. Set up file browser. Yeah, I haven't actually created a way to do it properly yet. I don't even know if it's easy to save to USB in Java. Yeah, I don't think it's even... I don't think you can even do that in Java. I mean, you could do it through a save dialog, but I don't think you can do it through, like, code. I've never known someone do it through code. Oh, no, you can't you? You can specify, like, the drive. You can specify the drive. You're just gonna know what the drive is. Because you can do, like, C. You can start, like, a file with, like, C. What drive number? I mean, that's just how that. I'm guessing that's how they easily manage it. I hope you work this out. Alright, see you later, DW Dev. So yeah, you can get available drives. That's the thing, it's a lot more... it's a bit more confusing. So like, yeah, it doesn't even like, with the available drives, I don't even provide the structure to them. Because this is just for the file browser. And like, these drives don't need the structure straight off the bat. So it is possible to save to the USB through code, but it's, you gotta write your own custom tasks. It's a it's a bit of a lengthy process. Like I know like the whole navigation of it in code is difficult, and I know it's difficult. It's possible to do, but it's just obviously very lengthy. But hopefully, like, this one should help out. Still other stuff that I gotta do, like I'll have to validate. I have to validate the names too. I gotta validate all the names too. I validate the path. Oh my god, I see a cat playing a piano. Ugh. So I have to validate each name. Pattern directory. Aye. Apparently I've got a pattern. Let's have a look. I can test it out. Check regular expression. Alright, so that's cool. Doesn't need that in front. Okay, so it does need that. So yeah, I got a pattern directory, so that works. So I'm just trying to figure out how I would provide access to getting because it's not like Java where you can do like new file, blah, blah, blah. That's a thing. It's a little bit more different than that. And I'm not up for restructuring the whole entire system because it's very difficult. Plus, like, yeah. So I think what would I would have to do is like file system. File system, get main drive. File system.get main drive. You lazy crayfish, hey now. You lazy crayfish, if you spent 9 months doing this, you could easily do it. You're just lazy, you don't want to do it for us. Just spend 9 months of your life. Like in drives, right, I could probably have like still have it in here. Or wherever it is. Still have it in here so you can have like relative. So you can have like a relative folder. But like in drive as well. In drive here as well, there'd need to be like a... Oh, there already is! The heck? I already did it. So the only... To this one, it doesn't create. it doesn't create. Don't forget to do retweets at the end of the stream. I won't. I think I'm going to end off this stream here anyway. Because... just not feeling it. Not feeling it. I will get it done, but... it's just so hard thinking about how this is all gonna work. It's such a complicated system. I'm not saying my code's bad. I'm just saying if par equals that, get or create. Because do I do get or create for? Do I do make directory? Get folder. Maybe this could be like, I don't know, it makes sense to call it get directory instead. Because this is more low level than the get folder. Yeah, it's gonna make sure I don't think about it too much. Like, I don't want to think too much about it like Java. Get or create folder. So, get or create folder. New callback. Oopsie. So some stuff like this, like there's literally like sometimes like callback should not be possible to not be null. I like maybe scenarios like that. Like there is stuff here where I did say path equals null. But like I shouldn't normally I wouldn't do that. Because I just assume if it doesn't have, for my code, if it doesn't have the nullable annotation, then it can't be null. It was just kind of a check. Obviously checks are good, but in this case it's like, if you're purposely putting null in there, that's your kind of fault. So we'll say Nah, I'll do that. And then we literally just need to like do this again. String, we'll say folders this time, equals path.split. Let's have a look at that pattern directory. So it always needs a thing at the front of it. So we might have to path.substring1 just to make sure it won't have that front one. Whoa! Holy shoot.
Semi last minute donation. Friend me on Epic Games. Let's do some duos and eat sushi. Hashtag www.
Cheers Minecraft dealer for the super chat. Oh no, the donation, my dude. The $1 donation. Yeah, I don't know. I really gotta record a video after this. I gotta get some food. We'll see. I usually like, the only time I play Fortnite is like later. I played it last night actually. Played it last night. Because I was playing it on stream with somebody. I was actually not doing too bad, to be honest. I was doing not too bad. My highest... I got my highest kill game, which was like 6 kills. Which is not bad. I'm getting a lot better though. My building's a lot better. But like, I'm still not like... I'm not good with like key bindings. Like, I know you can use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to like switch around, you know, your weapons. But I've never played an FPS, like I've never ever done that before. So I'm not used to it at all. So I'm still using like the scroll wheel. So I could be quicker with like my building and everything. But I'm just not that. Yeah, I just never done it before, so I'm not used to it. Oh my god, what the... Jesus. Holy shit.
I know I wanted to get your attention so badly.
I know, I wanted to get your attention so badly. Dude, that scared me. Holy shit. I was not ready for that. Holy shit. Dude, I'm shook. I am shook. Absolutely shook. Yeah, what up, Dylan? So, get the folder. Is there a way? I don't think you even have a way right now. Network. Task. Definitely. We might make it a file action. That would be the best way. File action would be the best way to do this. Whoa, wait, what?
Ye shall be shooken until later in the hours when ye play Fort of the Night.
Fort of the Night. I only play Fortnite at night. At night. I completely forgot about file actions. Make new. Make delete. See, what's this? Parent. Get path. Directory. Like, look at this. Where does this get processed? Where does this get processed? Read action. Handle file action. New files. Server folder. Data. Data. File new. Server folder from tag. Directory. Ooh, it might not work with that, hey. Oh no, it can still work, because this is like the folder that it happens in, so we can say it's the root folder. And then we might have to create a new action called like make directory or something like that. Make directory. Like it's like something that I might do is like what did I I still have to check all the folders again, like, because I do it client side so it's quicker, but I still kind of have to check it all on mind you, if the well no, this is different server side, because onto a server side we're not, it doesn't matter too much. We can actually loop through all the folders and create and create and create. And we also have to invalidate. That's the thing. One thing with creating stuff through the code is then I have to somehow so let's say you create something through code. You create something through code and you've got the file browser open at the same time. I have to also, and if you create a folder, I have to invalidate that folder so it can be resynced. A lot of cases, there's a lot of scenarios happening here. A lot of scenarios. One thing we've got to handle as well is potentially a limit. A limit on the folders. I'm not sure what I've decided on the depth of folders to be, but it's such a confusing system that I really don't want to get into. Oh my god. And I'm not feeling good. Like, I wasn't like, yesterday I wasn't feeling good because I just didn't feel good, but today I like don't feel good. Like, I got a sore throat now. Like, it's a different not feeling good. It's such a... I just need to figure out, I need to like just figure out how it should work. Because I've got too many conflicting things. Everything conflicts too much in terms of its design. Like, I've got one method doing, like, I've got a method called add file, but then should add file have the support for being able to specify a path as well. So you can be like, add file here, but maybe the directory doesn't exist. Maybe I'll have to make it, because like that would make sense if you can add a file. Yeah, it's a very... The only other option would be to... The only other option would be to change how you interact with the file system programmatically. Like right now, like a lot of the file and the folder class are like designed to work. It's a big process. I don't know. I have to think about it more. Like, I never really I don't like working on the file system because of how complicated it was, and I didn't work on it before on stream because it's just way too. There's too much to think about. So I think I'll have to end up the stream here. It's been like 2 hours already anyway. Well, it's exactly 2 hours. So thank you guys for joining in today. We're going to go ahead and read shout outs right here. So we're going to shout out to Drink Tea. Shout out to Minecraft Doodler. Let's go into the actual retweets here. Shout out to Austin Kelly, ThinkLab Minions, Hunter H203, Acid Pop, Ocelot, Abby, Mr. Beast, Thea RTG Gaming, Haunted Corpse, Fedder, Hilton, It's Sheepcraft, Donovan Wood, Fabi50, and Rawley. Cheers guys for the retweets over on Twitter. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the stream today. If you have, make sure you go ahead and snap that like button right in half. We didn't exactly do what we were going to do, and that's because we got distracted by something else, which was not my fault, because it was my fault, because I left it broken. But thank you guys for joining in. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out. Bye, dudes.